All right, away we go on the Friday edition. Mr. Relevant, I'm Alex Strouf with you from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. Hunter Vaughn is producing Wisconsin volleyball in it is the Sweet 16, right? It is the Sweet 16 in volleyball. So he is off today. Joshy and Will are both in studio with me. Josh, is there any way you can scoot about 8 inches toward me? There you go, right there. And Will, can you also scoot this way so we're all in frame? Very good. We're kind of at a bare bones operation today, so bear with us as we talk. A
lot of moving parts. Got a volleyball game happening. Chris right back there keeping us on air. We got a lot of stuff going on.
A lot of stuff. KBN, I might not be able to hear them, I'm learning.
That might be better for everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
If I can't hear them?
Yes.
Yeah.
It would be better for everybody else if they couldn't hear them.
What?
No, you not hearing them means you can't talk, so then everyone else.
No, I can still talk. I might just, every 5 minutes, I might just crack my mic and say, great point, Kyle. After Brad is in the middle of a statistical rant, it could be a good idea. But good to be with you on this Friday. Appreciate you hanging out with us here, ESPN Milwaukee, ESPN Madison on YouTube. I'm not used to having Will in studio.
Intimidating, my stature.
Scared.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken.
Yep.
We done?
Nope.
He's a pipsqueak. All right, we got a lot to talk about. It's Packers Broncos coming up Sunday at Mile High Stadium, which I don't think they call it anymore, but nonetheless, that's what we call it. I think this is a Super Bowl preview. Could be a Super Bowl preview. I don't know how for real the Broncos are. And Josh, you're more of our expert on NFL wide. The record's 11-2. They've won 10 straight. They've won a lot of close games. But are you sold on them as a legitimate Super Bowl contender? Before I ask you the same question about the Packers.
No, I'm much less sold on them as I am on the Packers. Bo Nix is not very good, hasn't been good all year. Their defense is amongst the best in the league, and that's what's keeping them afloat. They are basically doing a less sophisticated version of what we saw Ben Johnson do with Caleb Williams, where they're trying to hide the quarterback and put the quarterback in the best possible situations to succeed. The difference is Bo Nix has been probably less successful than Caleb Williams to this point. His development seems to have hit some sort of a wall. But they do have a good offensive line. They do have some talent. But I think if you can get after and rattle Bo Nix, you're going to have yourself a pretty good day.
Yeah, I tend to agree. But the flip side of that is the Broncos defense, very good at doing that to opposing quarterbacks. They lead the league in sacks by a mile. They're 11 sacks ahead of second place in the league.
They're on their way to potentially setting the record for team.
What is the record, out of curiosity? Do you know it off the top of your head? They're at 55. I don't need the team necessarily. I just want the number. If you could look that up quick. But 55 on the year so far for Denver. And Jordan Love, all things considered, has been
72 by the 84 Bears.
So they've got 14 games to get 17 sacks to tie it. And one's against Jordan Love, who doesn't get sacked a lot. He's by no means the most mobile quarterback in the world, but he is good at avoiding pressure and avoiding hits, which is something he's certainly grown at over the course of his tenure as the starter here in year 3.
They also played the Chargers the last game of the year, so you can pretty much guarantee that's like 4 or 5 sacks right there.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Justin Herbert gets pressured on 65% of his dropbacks or something like that.
Joshy, same question, but I want to flip it to the Packers. Do you view the Packers entering Week 15 as a true Super Bowl contender?
I think at this point, with the quarterback playing to the level he is, it's hard to argue whenever you have an MVP candidate that you don't have a Super Bowl contender. Also, I think the defense is good and top 5, which is also probably a prerequisite to winning a Super Bowl. Certainly, we've seen people go on hot streaks, but the combination of elite quarterback play and top 7 even is, I think that the statistic might be you just need to be a top 10 defense. And then the quarterback kind of,
I think it's top 8 both, right? It's top 8 offense, top 8 defense.
Yes, that's like the key indicator, and where every year you see going into the playoffs, they say like these are the teams that fit the criteria for this, and it almost always ends up being one of those teams. I also think what we've seen in terms of progression of the pass catchers, Christian Watson, Jane Reed coming back, Dontavian Wicks, I think that makes the Packers the most whole I've felt about them in a very long time.
Sure. Yeah, I agree. The point on Love is the most important one, probably. Obviously, the defense plays a critical role in this, but because you feel so good about what they're capable of. But the way Love is playing, we talked about this a little bit on Wednesday's show. We've said for a long time, I don't think you need Jordan Love to win you games. He's officially at a point where he is winning you games and can win you games. And you feel like if he needs a game-winning drive, he can go get one. And that is a different level of confidence in this football team to be in the conversation of a Super Bowl team because you have faith that this is a quarterback that can do those things. He does check those boxes. And again, you don't always need that to win a Super Bowl, but typically the teams that do have that type of guy when you look at the history, right? Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes, the two phenoms of the last 2 decades that did that. They're two of the best quarterbacks we've ever seen. But you've seen the Eagles win with Nick Foles. Saw the Ravens win with a stacked defense and Trent Dilfer way back in the day. Well, were you alive when Trent Dilfer was the Ravens quarterback?
What year would that have been? I mean, probably, but I don't remember.
I think it was 2000.
Was it 2000 or 2001?
No, I was not alive.
You were born when, 02?
Mm-hmm. Almost 03, too, so.
What year were you born, Joshy?
1988. It was 2000.
The year before the Miracle on Ice.
It took me a while to get that one.
What do you remember about the Miracle on Ice, Joshy?
I remember Miracle the movie. That's
Great film.
that's my best recollection of anything to do with it.
They might beat us 9 times out of 10, but not tonight.
You watch that movie a lot, I can tell.
A lot, yeah.
So that's why the reference was top of your mind?
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie of all time, Will?
Good Will Hunting.
Is it because your name's in it?
It is a great name, no, but big. Like I love the Boston culture. Like I love Boston movies.
You been to Boston?
Yeah, I went one time. It's awesome. I went to the bar that they go to in Good Will Hunting, L Street Tavern. Yeah.
I thought he was going to say he went to Cheers. Which
No,
I think is more of the popular bar in Boston.
apparently it's like that place is like a museum where you have to like pay money to get in. The L Street Tavern is literally just like a normal bar where they happen to film the movie.
Do you identify with it because you view yourself as like the Matt Damon character?
No, I'm more
underappreciated intelligence.
Yeah,
Scrappy.
yeah. I guess when you describe the intelligence part, yeah, we're similar. We're glue guys.
Chris and MKE just says great film.
Yeah, great film. I also do identify with Robin Williams too. Just genius.
Yeah.
Also very smart.
Genie.
Yeah, he went to go see About a Girl. I don't do that, but
Also, Nick chimes in. Miracle was 1980.
yeah.
He was making a joke and calling me old.
Oh, but you were born in 88. And he said that was the year before the Miracle on Ice.
This guy. This guy.
Will and I are doing
Yeah.
a show here.
This
You got
is
your
nice
own
now.
show going on.
We're putting you on an island.
When I said 88, he was like making a reference, like being like, "Oh, you're so old."
Will, you
know,
wanna run
Colin
the
Ice
show?
happened.
I think I'm more cultured than you are.
Yeah.
Do you want to run the show today?
I don't know. I think we kind of already are.
You want the
You
seat?
didn't have to ask.
You want the seat?
No, I like this seat.
Yeah. We're doing our thing. You
Yeah.
go over there. You just bounce it between us. We'll carry you from here.
So we're playing just like a game of ping pong and I'm the
You-
ball?
Mr. Irrelevant with Josh DiMaggio and Will Summers.
Who's the greatest assist artist in
Stockton.
Stockton? Let's not go to him. You're Wayne Gretzky.
Why not? Oh, you on hockey.
No, John Stockton. Google his name, see what comes up.
Is he in trouble right now?
Jeez, again.
Did I just miss
again,
this?
Again. Even, I don't know what for, but I know he's in some kind of trouble.
Yeah. He said some not so savory things in recent years. I believe he's also has come to his teammate's defense. His teammate, you'll recognize, I believe, had a child with a 14-year-old girl.
Yeah, yes, correct.
Allegedly, I think I have to say that, even though it was found in a court of law. Yeah.
Allegedly.
I'm not seeing anything.
I'll find it for you. You do the show.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
Now you can take over again.
Yeah.
All right, my turn?
Yeah, we'll
You're-
pass it back to you.
Are we having a bad day? Am I having a bad
You're
day?
having a
Yeah.
bad day.
I got to be honest, my mind's a little bit melted about what we went over before the show.
Well, it's because you weren't paying
It's fair.
attention.
I was paying attention.
Was
I won't lie. I accused him of not paying attention, and then when he was paying attention, I didn't know what I was doing.
Josh chimes in on the YouTube chat and says, we're turning into Jen, Gabe, and Chewy here. Let's get to it. That's a shot at you, Joshy.
Believe me, that's not a shot at me, because if you knew what my opinion was getting lost in it, I'm on the opposite side.
All right. So what are our expectations Sunday? Is it a low scoring, grinded out game? Because I think that's what I'm feeling. Where the defenses shine, the quarterbacks struggle to a point. I mean, I think Jordan Love clearly is the better quarterback in this matchup. And if he can stay upright, they can score some points. But like I'm thinking like a 17-10, 17-13 type grinded out defensive game. Maybe not quite as ugly as the Eagles-Packers game from a few months ago, or about a month ago. But I think points are going to be at a minimum here. And I know the over-under is relatively low in this one. But I think both of these defenses are for real, Joshy. And I'm struggling to come up with a thought where, yeah, the Packers are able to put up 28, 31 points in a rout of the Broncos. I think they're going to win. They're 2.5-point favorites. They're really hitting their stride. Denver's due for a letdown and a loss because they've been kind of flirting with losses the last couple of weeks. Not so much last week against the Raiders. Raiders had a nice fourth-quarter comeback, but it was never really in question if the Broncos would win that game. But that Sunday night game a few weeks ago against Washington, they just didn't look good when the bright lights were on them. And this is another game where it's going to be national television for the most part, bright lights. People are calling it a Super Bowl preview where offensively they could have some sort of a letdown. But defensively, I just think they're that good. And if the Packers score 21, if they score 3 touchdowns, I think that's going to be enough to win the game here.
I think the losing team is going to have single-digit points. I think that's going to be the Denver Broncos, or it's going to be like late. When Homer does the Green Bay game night and says, the final score was this, but the actual score was that because they scored in garbage time. That's sort of where I think this game is going to head. I think both defenses are, as you've said, very much real deals. I do think, though, it is the NFL, and a great game plan and a couple individual efforts from guys can really turn a game around. I believe it was, you mentioned the Commanders game. And Terry McLaurin was just excellent in that game,
sure
if I remember correctly.
I think he had 3 touchdowns.
Yeah. So, like,
including the overtime one. Yeah.
They are susceptible to stuff like that. It's not like they're in an infallible defense. They are very good. But I think with the level Jordan Love's playing at, that they can be taken advantage of. I don't think Bo Nix has the ability to take advantage of the Packers.
I agree. And
I think that's the biggest difference maker.
Well, so frankly, I saw ESPN Madison do this thing, and I was a little disappointed in our teammates, to be real honest. But they did a name how many Broncos can you name thing.
Should we just go in a circle and see how many we can get?
We can do that in a moment. But I more so was meaning to ask the question: is there anybody on that offense that can take over a game? Whereas, like, we look at Jordan Love and we look at Josh Jacobs, who we'll get to in a minute. He's going through a limited practice. He may not play this weekend. But you look at those two guys. You look at a guy like Christian Watson. Like, I feel like firmly those are guys that could truly take over games.
I don't think currently their running back, who I'm not going to name yet because we're going to name him in a little bit.
We're going to play the game.
There's 2 young guys. One guy is not as good as the other. But there's been times where the veteran who's out for the season could. Cortland Sutton. Sorry, I named him.
That's okay. That's the one guy where I go, he's a good receiver.
He was at a point a guy who could do that. Those seem to be further and farther apart. It seems less and less likely as he continues to play. It certainly isn't Bo Nix.
Yeah.
I think other than him doing like incredible things with his legs, it's certainly not his arm, which is not a good thing you want to say about anyone.
I think the only guy that can take over on their offense is Sean Payton. But the problem with that is that Bo Nix likes to color outside the lines a little bit. Sean Payton sets it up for him where you would have to try to fail. And sometimes Bo Nix does fail.
He looks like he's trying to fail at times.
Yeah. Some of the throws he tries to make, it just doesn't make sense. And especially in an offense like that where it's basically a guided offense for you to succeed in.
I think they're going to take the same lessons that we've seen from the other teams who have beat the Packers. They're going to try and slow the game down. They're going to try to bleed clock, and they're going to try and run the ball. I just don't think that their running back, nor their running game is good enough to sustain it the same way the Bears did just a couple weeks ago.
I agree with you on that. All right.
That was last week, yeah.
Yeah, it feels like forever ago, but it was only, 5 days ago?
Yeah.
Been a long week.
Telling me.
I hear you.
Wearing cheeseheads and stuff.
That's true.
Barely.
That's true. Well, yeah, barely.
Attempting.
Oh, can we talk about the cheesehead thing?
Sure.
It was your cheesehead.
Yeah.
Oh, you just don't want to talk.
And then you threw accusations at everybody else.
Yeah.
Instead of starting with the, I don't know, the most obvious of the two answers it could be.
Oh, there was more than two obvious answers.
Okay, here. Let's ask the YouTube audience. I want you to pull up both chats while we do this. Will on Monday part-time wore a cheese head.
Part-time.
The cheese head was put on the desk that you and I share.
Yep.
Then on Tuesday when you came back, like, let's also be mindful here, and I want to add this. You could have taken it home Monday. You elected not to.
I was not going straight home, so I elected because I would have forgotten it in my car. I'm a forgetful guy.
Oh, maybe this is all connected here. And then the cheese head went missing, and we didn't know where it was for a couple days. Who's more likely to have done something with Alex Strouf's cheese head that says his name on it? One of the few Bear fans in the office, or Josh DiMaggio?
I mean, I actually lean Josh DiMaggio.
That to me is where
However,
you say self-awareness is one of the most important human qualities. This is an incredible lack.
Well, this would be an
awareness.
external awareness.
Yeah, it's an awareness issue.
He's not a prank guy.
There's nobody less likely to do a prank, especially with the time I'm here. I would be doing a prank for myself, and that's it.
Matty A chimes in with Will.
Yeah.
I almost wanted to take credit for taking it, even though I didn't. Because last night we were sitting out there, and he was asking, asking him, you think Josh did it? Like, who did it?
You had nothing to do with it, though.
No, I didn't.
So you were the first person I questioned.
Well, actually, so I guess Austin, or the person that took it, told me that he took it, and I forgot.
See? So Will is double implicated to me. And then last night, I got this guy sending me text messages trying to guilt trip me with his girlfriend missing their cheese head, which is household decor, which is embarrassing. I'll say it politely.
Wow.
Chris says, Will looks super guilty. Nick says, yes, he does. DTM, your father said, the Bears fan, sadly. Matty A says, agree, guilty look on Will's face. So, okay.
I didn't even take it.
It wasn't Will. It was a guy named Austin who's a Bears fan.
But
now,
it was the right path.
Well, hold on. We'll get there. We'll get there. So the first person I asked was Will.
Uh-huh. Well, he was the one wearing it.
Will said it wasn't me. The second person I asked was Ben Brust.
Uh-huh.
Ben said, wasn't me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you sure it wasn't me? Because you said, I got to get on Ben. And
then maybe it was you.
Yeah.
Because we share the desk. I just thought, okay, maybe he knows somebody that took it at the very least because he sits there.
Also, for context for everyone, between 6:30 and noon, no, 6:30 and 1:30 p.m., I'm either away from that desk and down here. So I have absolute very minimum time spent around where it would
I understand that, but the cheese head was missing, and it's a custom cheese head. It says, you couldn't see this on Monday when Will was wearing it, but it does say Strouf on the back, and it was my last name on the back. So if you're going to steal it, it's pretty obvious it's not yours. So I knew somebody was messing with me. So I went to Will, I went to Josh, I went to Ben Brust, I went to Tony Cartagena, who sits across from me and likes messing with me. And all of them were like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I actually believed Will.
Didn't believe me at all.
No, because you were taking such offense to it.
Yeah, I kept doing callbacks. I'm like, yeah, who did it, guys? Who took his cheese head? Someone needs to step up.
I took offense to it because I am amongst, of the people you interact with daily, I'm like a bottom 5 person who would take your cheese head.
You and I both know that's not true.
It's 100.
Do you like messing with me? Yes or no?
I don't. I mess with you to your face. I don't do pranks.
He does.
That's a good line.
He doesn't do pranks.
I haven't done pranks. I'm not thinking about them. I'm not thinking about you unless you're in front of me. And I'm not thinking about doing something funny to you that is only going to be funny to me because no one else knows I'm doing it.
All right, that's fair. All right. We found the cheese head. I walked in today. I said, hey, buddy, to Austin, who's a Bears fan. Said, you mind opening the drawers next to your desk for me real quick? And he looks at me, he goes, yeah, no problem. And he opens the top drawer, and I go, no, the bottom drawer. And he looks at me and he smiles, and I go, I figured him out.
Yeah.
He's good.
It went Will, Austin, and then maybe Ben were my 3 places to go. Because Ben is a prank guy.
Yes,
Yeah.
He'll mess with people.
Yeah. Remember that? I told the story on the show months ago when he ate the cucumber that was on my
Yes.
desk gifted to me.
Yes.
Yeah. I was very upset
See?
about that.
That's not anything I do.
When he waited to mention your haircut.
Josh waited too.
I did.
And that qualifies as a prank.
That's not a prank. That's just good content.
I was just nice enough to not tell you.
That's not how that works at all. All right, so the ESPN Madison office went around asking people how many Broncos they could name. I think the high score was 6.
That's tough.
I did it in my head the other day, and I got to 7.
That's it?
That's it?
Well, then I stopped.
All right, well, let's just see how far
just
we can
proved that I
go
could win.
together, because I think we can probably at least triple the 6. I think we can get to 18.
Uh-huh.
How confident are you? You think you're going to flame out?
I know some wild cards.
I do too. So I want Josh to start us off. Let's go.
I'm going to start with UW Whitewater. Great.
Ooh, fun.
Quinn Miners.
I'm going to go with the aforementioned running back you didn't want to name. That's R.J. Harvey.
I'm going to go with Alex Palczewski. He went to my high school.
Oh, wow.
He's one of the offensive
What a
linemen.
deep
Yeah.
cut.
Went to Illinois.
I don't know who that is.
Palcho.
Do I? What does he play?
Offensive line. I think he's a guard or
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to name the other running back who's not currently on the roster but is still employed by them, J.K. Dobbins.
Okay, I guess that's fair to do that.
Or do you want me to give another? Tyler Bidet.
Okay.
No. Well, okay, so now we're up to what?
Yeah, what?
Now you
Wait,
screwed up the order.
how
It
many
was
did
easy
you
to keep
do?
track
I
of.
did
I just
one,
did
you
2.
We're
one.
at 5. No, we're at 4.
No, but you did the first one, so you have 3 total.
Yes.
So we're at 5.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to take Bo Nix.
Yeah.
So somebody can do it.
Riley Moss.
There we go.
I'm gonna go
White corner.
I'm gonna go to the wide receivers, and I'm gonna skip over Cortland Sutton, which we already named, and named Troy Franklin.
So should I name Cortland Sutton then? Am I just your cleanup guy
Yeah.
right now? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Pat Bryant.
Yeah, that is right. Evan Ingram.
Okay. Very good. Very good. I will take 12.5 sack man, Nick Benito.
Give me Jordan Turner.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's on the practice squad. I don't know if that counts.
Okay.
No one said probably the 2 most recognizable names yet on the defense. I'm gonna go with Patrick Surtain.
Sure. I will take Drake Greenlaw,
Yeah.
the former 49er.
Okay, I might flame out here.
You're okay. I think you still got something in your bag.
Who's the kicker? Chase McLaughlin?
No,
Is he
not the kicker. Not the kicker. I know who the kicker is.
Oh, man.
Some might say he's a bit of a klutz.
Will Lutz?
Nice. Good get. Best name in the NFL. Oh, it's your turn. Shoot.
Hoifunga.
I don't know who that is.
That's the former safety for the
I have
Niners, who is now.
I've got the best name in the NFL.
Go.
Who plays for them? I think he played quarterback for them emergency once, didn't he? Little Jordan Humphrey. He plays for the Broncos.
I don't know if he's still on their team.
Try backup quarterback Jarrett Stidham.
Ooh, good one.
Is that right? I guess
Yeah.
I don't know who the
I
backup
remember him
is.
playing in the preseason.
I might be flaming. Did we named Riley Moss?
We did.
We did.
I don't know if Sam Ellinger's still the 3rd string.
He is not.
Okay. He was in the I think he was in the
I think we've
preseason.
still got a few left.
Little Jordan Humphrey is actively still on that team.
How many are we at?
A lot.
There's another running back. Is it McLaughlin?
Is that who he meant as the kicker? Yes. Jaleel, I believe his name is. Yeah.
Yes.
He's on that team. Marvin Mims.
Yes.
He's a
correct.
Bronco.
Returner. Rich Bisaccia just spoke about him.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
What positions are we missing? That would be obvious.
D line, we haven't hit at all. Outside of like the edge guys.
Yeah.
'Cause Benito's an edge guy.
I don't know that.
The other edge guy is his first name Jordan, or is his last name Jordan? I'm blanking on it.
I don't know who you're talking about.
They had another guy last year that had like 10 sacks. And I can't think of his name right now. We might be petering out. I don't know the defensive
Allen?
tackles.
Tim Tebow?
Here, I'm going to pull up the roster.
I think we did it.
I think we're out.
Yeah.
I mean, how many was that? Do we have any idea?
No, I know we did a bad job keeping track. Chat. You named Quinn Miners, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we got over.
18 at least.
You think 18? I was like,
We went around the circle several times.
I guess.
Malcolm Roach.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, this one, we should have known this one. Garrett Bowles.
Oh,
He was
you
their
know who else
first
we
round
missed?
pick.
The linebacker Singleton. What's his first name?
Alex?
Yes. Oh, wow. I should probably know that. Should know
Isn't
every
there a
guy named
that,
Alex.
Went to Wisconsin very recently that got drafted by the Broncos.
Jonathan Cooper is the guy who I was thinking of.
Well, that was fun. I enjoyed that.
Ball knowers.
Ball knowers indeed. All right. Let's just get to it. NFL picks, week 15. We need a standings update as we near the end of the regular season.
So, as a show last week, we went 7-1. The one loss being me picking the Bears.
Oh, Josh, you weren't here. You missed this.
I heard.
Yeah.
He tried to pick the Packers and the Bears.
Don't you think I should have been able to do that?
Oh, I knew this one. Adam Troutman, the backup tight end.
Yeah.
Don't you think I should have been able to pick both?
I mean, sure, if you wanted to sign up to go 1-1.
Yeah.
I don't know why we would.
Yeah. Strouf had to pull it. Everyone's like, no, you can't do it.
I guess because going 1-1 is better than going 0-2.
Yeah, I guess.
So you're setting yourself up to be in a decent spot.
I thought I was gonna go 0-2 because then he put me on the spot and I just picked the Texans at Arrowhead on Sunday night and they won.
And it worked.
I think I said I liked that pick to you. I think I sent you like 3, but I picked Jags. I think we all underrated the fact that Daniel Jones was playing with a broken leg. The fact that they were still picked as favorites, we should have probably been like, I don't know so much about this one.
That's fair.
All right, so the current standings in last place is Josh at 15, 12, and 1. Me and Strouf are tied in second place.
This is preposterous. I'm over 500, 3 games over 500, and in last place.
Ball knowers.
So Josh is in last 15, 12, and 1.
Then me and you are tied in second at 16, 11, and 1.
Well, we're only one ahead of you.
Yeah.
And Hunter's in first at 17, 10, and 1.
Wow.
17-10. Oh, jeez.
Also, would just like to put it out there. This is a grave mistake by you guys putting the pressure on me to keep up for 18 weeks of doing NFL picks. So I think it's right. I'm trying my best. I'm not good at numbers.
Are all the numbers you read? Do they all add up to the correct amount of games?
I think so.
They do.
18,
two per week for 14 weeks.
Yeah, we have
28, not 18. Yeah, 28.
You know what I meant, dude?
Well, that's a significant
It's the
difference.
same thing. It's literally, you know what I meant. Shut up.
Okay.
I haven't had a losing week in like 2 months.
None of us have.
Yeah, and I just can't crawl out of the one game back I've been for the better part since like November.
Well, I hope Will's couch is comfy. It's Packers Broncos in Denver, and we need an underdog pick. We'll start with your underdog pick. Looking at you, last place, Joshi.
Wow.
Wow, that is rude. I'm going to pick the Packers.
Okay, he just doesn't listen to me, does he?
You want my underdog pick?
Yeah, I said let's start with your underdog pick. He said I'll take the Packers.
I haven't looked at it at all.
Okay, great. Thanks for coming prepared.
Yeah.
Really appreciate that.
I was too busy trying to make sure.
This is Badgers women's volleyball on 94.
There we go. We're live.
NFL schedule week 15.
Like we mentioned at the top of the show, a lot going on here.
Yeah.
Will Sommers, Josh DiMaggio, Alex Strouf with you in the studio.
I'll give my pick if you need mine.
We're going to go to Hunter because he's not here. He picked the Packers and the Patriots, who are under 1.5 point underdogs.
Hunter has the most chalk picks of all time.
They're so
Every
chalk.
week he chalks it. He never has taken one leap.
Yeah, but he's in first place, so I guess it's working.
Yeah, but what's the fun in that?
I mean, I agree.
I've had the most fun underdog season of all time. Ask Josh.
Matty A, by the way, comes through for us. He said we got 22 Broncos.
Let's go. It's a full team.
It is. We could feel the team with that.
Big spreads this week. Holy.
Yeah, it's a bad week.
11.5, 13.5, 9.5, 12.5, 13.5.
In terms of the 11.5, I actually do love the Raiders with Kenny Pickett.
Oh, jeez.
Plus the 11.5 against the Eagles.
You like
just the spread. You just like the spread. You don't like an outright winner.
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I think I know what I like, so I guess I'll go here. I do like the Packers as well over the Broncos.
I've got mine.
I wonder if we're going to be in sync here because I think we might be.
I hate this pick so much. I love it.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with this one. Joe Burrow's back.
Oh, no. I'm not there.
Yeah, Josh would never pick Joe Burrow.
Yeah, no. That's against my religion.
Bengals at home.
Joe Burrow.
Bengals at home against the Ravens, whose defense is not good, and Joe Burrow is playing with a vengeance. He wants to keep the Bengals alive.
Actually, he's talking about retirement.
Is he? Did I miss this?
Yes.
How'd you miss this?
He described having personal things going wrong in his, or having going on in his life, and that the fun of football has been lost. And it sounded awfully Andrew Lucky.
Well, with that, I'm gonna pick Joe Burrow. I'm gonna pick him to beat the Baltimore Ravens in Cincinnati this week. I don't know how I missed that. That's a massive story.
Yeah, it was all over. I said I hate it, but I love it. I'm picking the Saints over the Carolina Panthers.
I like that.
I like it because the Panthers are in a spot to like win the division.
Yeah.
And guess what? They're not good enough to do. Win a division. So dropping this game would just be the perfect Panthers story. The problem is this game has a real potential to look ugly by the time the second quarter starts.
Shuck's playing, right?
Yes.
Also,
Shuck's running.
How is it pronounced Shuck?
I have no
How?
idea.
It makes no sense.
It makes no sense at all.
No, it's like trough.
Yeah.
Dr. Denver Dan chimes in. Who knew that playing in Cincinnati would kill your desire to play ball?
Yeah.
Great point.
Yeah.
You ever seen the interview where they go, "Happy Wednesday, Joe"? And
Hey,
he goes,
Doc, are you going to the game on Sunday? Sorry.
Have you ever seen the press conference he does where one of the reporters says, "Happy Thursday, Joe"? And he goes, "Is it? Is it a happy Thursday?"
I mean, what a blessed existence that man's led to then go in front of people that every week just want 3 hours of entertainment, and he's telling them how hard his life is while he makes
bought a Batmobile.
Well, he makes more than their salary and the time it takes for him to tell the story about how hard his life is.
You remember he bought a Batmobile or tried buying one?
Yeah.
And like, I get it. We all have personal stuff. Some of it's very serious. Some of it really sucks, but you're
Trudge on, baby.
yeah. We don't have the ability to fall back on our nest,
Shuck on.
our generational wealth nest egg if we wanted to quit doing our jobs.
All right, so you've got the Packers Saints. I've got the Packers and the Bengals. Hunter has the Packers and the Patriots. You have who?
Give me the Packers and the Lions off the mini bye week on the road against LA.
So Chef Ed texted in a little bit ago, and that's a big-time game, Rams and Lions. Lions need the win desperately to stay alive.
Packers need the Lions to win.
Yeah, so Chef Ed texted in, who are we rooting for? Rams, Lions. And the answer is the Lions, which is strange.
It's like when the Bears played the Eagles on Black Friday, you're rooting for the Bears to win so that the Packers could overtake the 1 seed. It's the exact same situation.
Yeah. And I don't know. I don't know. So we'll see.
What just happened?
Yeah. He had something to say and he forgot and just trailed off.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
When you do the double.
I was reading a YouTube comment and I was deciding whether or not I wanted to bring it up, and I decided not to bring it up. Is what happened there.
Great.
Okay.
So
Let's keep it that way.
That's all.
If he keeps talking, he's going to bring it up.
Lions Rams is a game that fascinates me because the NFC West should be a division that easily gets 3 teams in the playoffs with Seattle, San Francisco, and Los Angeles. But a win here could change everything on how that division looks. The Rams could fall to like the 7 seed if they lose, which is just bizarre given that right now they're the 1 seed. But they're 10-3. The Niners 9-4. Seattle's 10-3.
Yeah, I mean they could be third in their division with a loss, right?
I believe.
No, they have a head-to-head against the Rams. The
Niners. Yeah.
I mean, the Niners are 9-4, and they're as depleted as any team, and have been injured just thoroughly, and they just keep taking it 2 teams. They play the Titans. I feel pretty good about them getting a win. So this division's going to that. There's a lot to be solved there.
Well, so hold on. So the Rams and Niners split. They've already played both of their games.
Okay.
So what does that do if they're both 10-4?
I think it goes to common opponent, doesn't it?
The Rams and the Seahawks also play Week 18.
Yeah.
And the Niners have beaten the Seahawks. They beat them Week 1.
Division tiebreaker NFL. Tie-breaking procedures. I wish we had some music to play here.
Are they all going to meet at a gas station and do a coin flip like in Friday Night Lights?
Head-to-head, best one tied. We talked about that. Best one-loss tied percentage in games within the division. So it goes then to division games. And I don't know what their division records are in each. And you trumpeting is not.
So I didn't hear a word you said.
If you had to guess,
Yeah, please stop.
We asked for music.
if you had to guess,
Yes.
I want you guys to take wild stabs. What is the 10th tiebreaker if the previous 9 have all been ties.
It's got to be coin flip, right? Just like the draft.
Proximity to a Waffle House.
The 10th tiebreaker is best net points in all games. And if that
I figured that would have been higher.
and if that's tied, it goes to best net touchdowns in all games.
Wow.
And then a coin toss. Prior to that is best won-loss tied percentage of games within the conference, strength of victory in all games, strength of schedule in all games, best combined ranking among conference teams in points scored and points allowed in all games, best combined ranking among all teams in points scored and points allowed in all games.
What's the spread in the Bears-Browns game?
7. Last time
7.5.
A lot. It's also going to be freezing cold. It's like
It's in Chicago, so that
Josh,
helps.
why are you smiling?
You're scared.
Ben Johnson already addressed that it's a trap game, so he's ahead of it.
He said he believes in trap games?
He said we can't let this be a trap game. So if you acknowledge that it's a trap game, then it can't be a trap game.
I don't think that's how that works.
No.
If you know that there is a booby trap in front of you and you're about to walk in the direction of said booby trap, you can't get trapped.
I don't think that's how that works either.
Unless you're stupid and you mess up, which they could do.
You're acknowledging you think the Bears might lose.
No, I mean, any team could lose this weekend. It's the NFL, baby.
Myles Garrett fear ranking.
Honestly, I didn't really think about it until a couple seconds ago. Scared.
Yeah.
I trust the O-line, though. Caleb's escapability, but I don't know. Here's the thing. You could escape from Micah or a couple times or Rashawn Gary.
I was gonna say, he didn't escape from Micah.
No, not the one time, but there's a couple times where he evaded the pocket on other pass rushers.
I'm still kind of hung up on if you acknowledge that you're about to walk into a booby trap and you walk over it, you're not going to get trapped.
Yeah.
So if you know there's a trap there, if you get trapped, you would have had to do something pretty dumb to still get trapped.
Yeah, you jump over the tripwire.
Yeah.
You say, I see you.
Do people actually set up booby traps?
Yes. It's
Hunting.
Have you ever heard of the Korean War?
Yeah, but that was years ago.
He did.
said-
he
I
did
said
say
still.
Still. He did.
I
say
said still.
But yes, they do. They definitely do. Like
What do you think happens in
Mouse
current
trap?
places there are wars? Do you think there's no traps?
Well, booby traps specifically.
Wouldn't IED qualify as a trap?
Yes.
you guys want to
Yeah.
see some?
They're still doing those last I checked.
You guys want
but
to
that's
see?
not a booby trap. That's just a trap.
You guys want to see some traps?
What's the difference between a booby trap and a trap?
Isn't a booby trap more like you are then contained? So like you get tied up in a rope or you fall into a pit.
I'll show you a trap right here. These traps.
Isn't that more a booby trap than
I don't think so.
and a trap is just a trap?
What did you just say? A trap is a trap.
Dr. Denver Dan says, Will Shador fear ranking.
This is 2%. I almost said 0, but then I don't want to get shadured.
You might get Shador. Although,
It could happen.
I mean, he lit up the Titans. I guess that's
Yeah.
an accomplishment, right?
I think
Still lost.
the fact that I'm not just giving it an easy win is good. We're aware that we need to
I
win.
did that with the
But
Browns.
I was thinking today, this is like the first game that the Bears actually have pressure to win, I think.
I don't know that
Because
that's how
like
that
when
works,
they were
is
on
it?
that winning streak, it was kind of just whatever, like house money. They lost the first 2 games. They're like, okay, like they're not in playoff position yet, and then they're in first place. They play the Packers, who are very good. Oh well, you lose that one. Now it's like you got to win a good amount of your games remaining to make the playoffs. So this is like the first, I would say, high pressure game for them.
Okay. All right.
Must win.
Wow.
It's a must win. It literally is a must win.
Yeah, they do need to win.
Because then you play the Packers, you play the Lions, you still have to play the 49ers. Must win.
Matt chimes in, Bears fans don't want to accept they are falling apart.
It's not a can't lose, it's a must win.
Are you falling apart? Yes or no?
No.
Are they going to make the playoffs?
That is my hope. If they
Okay,
make
that
the
wasn't the
playoffs,
question I just asked you. I don't want your hope. I want a yes or no.
I think they have to go 3-1. So they're going to have to beat either the 49ers, the Lions,
Two
or
of
the
those
Packers.
3.
2 out of the 3. I think if they could do the 49ers and the Lions.
Dr. Denver Dan, it is so much fun to listen to a Bears fan coming to grips with expectations in real time.
That's what I'm here for, baby.
However you want to spin that. All right. We're gonna
How dead will you be inside if you go 0-2 against Packers?
Not as dead. Like, it'll hurt a lot more in hindsight. Like, if we miss the playoffs and it's like, well, and it also depends because I'm guessing if we lose, The second game, it's going to be in painstaking fashion. That's just how it goes. Time's a flat circle. The Bears haven't really had a lot of painful losses this year, so I feel like we're ready for one. We've had one every year.
Yeah, I think it's coming on Sunday.
Yeah.
I should have picked the Browns.
It's like 3 years in a row. They've had like just an absolutely stab you in the heart loss.
Josh says Bears going to remind the NFL fans that they are still the Bears.
Is that you?
No.
You're in the chat? You're a commenter?
No.
Wow.
Josh has a burner by the name of Josh.
Say it to my face. I'm right here.
I've said
I'm right
worse
here,
things
dog.
to your face.
Much worse. Much worse. Did I already ask Josh Jacobs, do we think he should play? Do you want him to play? Do you care?
I think you have a much better chance of winning if Josh Jacobs plays in this game. I think there are opportunities to rest him. I don't think it's the 11-win team you're playing on the road.
I think it goes both ways because obviously you want him to be healthy for the playoffs, but at the same time, you do not want to get into that 7-8 seed again because we know how that goes when you have to go play a tough team on the road, especially if it's the Seahawks who have great home field advantage. I see both sides of it, but I think with the remaining games that the Packers have, they could afford to use him this game and then maybe give him a game off in between. They play the Vikings again. They're not that good. So I think this is like...
They did beat the Vikings without him. That was the one game he missed.
It's kind of a must-win for the Packers, too, I think, down the stretch. Not like a must-win.
Yeah, you're really throwing around must-win loosely.
Here, how about this? Really would like to win.
Yeah, that's probably
Okay.
more like it. Yeah, that's probably
Would be
more
better off with a win.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No.
Some teams aren't better off with wins. So
No.
you have to...
The Titans,
You have
for
to take
example,
note of that,
last
yeah.
week. Bad idea to win.
Let's get to what we missed because we're going to cut the show a little bit early today with some of the technological things we're dealing with today. What do you mean, wow?
Quitting.
Yeah. You can go.
We'll
finish up.
He's feeling the pressure of us, too, when we're cooking.
Don't worry. Yeah. Did you see me just throw out a would like to win game, and now you want to cut it short?
It's the first time that's ever happened.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I've heard him say that before.
Name one. Okay.
Last week.
Name someone else that's ever
You're
said
gonna
that.
have to prove it. I don't know about
I
it.
just invented something on the show, and you want to cut it short?
No, you may have invented it, but it's something you said last week.
I just invented Bitcoin, and Strouf said, "No, let's not put it on the market."
I just invented Bitcoin.
You know, you'd have been better off picking up a penny on the sidewalk than investing in Bitcoin this year.
I'm a notable Bitcoin investor.
I'm also a notable Bitcoin investor.
I don't think either of you are notable.
Well, no, I notably did it.
I did it, and it immediately tanked.
Yeah. I put $5 into it, and it was like $3 in fees to take my money out of the app, so I lost. Like, what is that? 70% of my investment.
I put $100 in like 2 months ago. Have I told you this?
2
the
months
thing.
ago.
You need to put like way more than $100. Like, you need to put thousands of dollars.
Well, I was just going to continue to stack, but listen, I put $100 in, and Bitcoin immediately tanked.
Yeah.
So to
now
Will's
you have
point, it does cost
$48.
it does cost a few bucks on the app I use. So I actually had like $95 invested. It turned into 73 in like 2 days.
People call that cold hands. I have it too. You're
So
just very unlucky.
I just pulled it out and put it in the mobile casino and lost it all that way.
I was going to say, I was waiting for the casino.
Gamble responsibly.
Yeah.
Time now for what we missed and what we learned, which is presented by Door County Distillery, locally produced, handcrafted, award-winning spirits made locally in beautiful Door County. Whiskeys, rums, gins, vodkas, brandies, all the in-betweens. Elevate your cocktail experience this holiday season, Joshy.
Ho, ho, ho.
Come on, give me more than that.
Oh, ho, ho.
That was better.
That was really good.
With the beard, do you think you could be a mall Santa?
Oh, easy. I would just need to paint it. Get the spray.
I think you should do it.
No.
DoorCountyDistillery.com is
Do
the
I
website.
strike you as a guy?
Unique cocktail recipes and a huge list of unique cocktail recipes and the retailer nearest you at their website,
I would
DoorCountyDistillery.com.
be
Go
like
ahead.
Billy Bob Thornton. I'd be wasted in my house. In my
Yeah, that seems problematic. You referenced a trap that was an acronym before, and I don't think Will was listening.
No.
Can you say it again?
I have a word, though. But, yeah, can you say it again?
trap. That was an acronym.
War trap was an acronym.
An IED.
Thank you.
Oh.
What's that stand for?
It's like, what does it stand for?
Yeah.
The second word is explosion.
Sort of.
The last word's detonation.
Nope,
Nope.
that's wrong.
The first word is independent. Independent explosion detonator.
Nope, that's wrong.
Do you know what it is, Strouf?
I know it's explosive device. I don't know what the I is.
Let's work on the I. We'll teamwork it here. And by that, I'll sit and laugh at you guys until
Okay,
you solve
so
it.
it's something that goes on the ground, right?
Yes,
like you
yes,
step
correct.
on it.
It,
Yep.
or you
not
could.
necessarily need. It doesn't necessarily need to be on the ground.
It's a explosive device.
Have you guys ever seen Hurt Locker?
Yeah.
Dr. Denver Dan says it prevents women from getting pregnant.
Also true.
He was referring to an IUD.
Yes.
Implemented explosive
No.
device.
Independent. Did I already say that?
Yeah, you did.
Inefficient.
International.
Nope.
That's stupid.
Oh, thanks. Explosion. Intel.
No.
Intelligent.
Oh,
No.
intelligence.
No.
It's
It's almost the exact opposite of intelligence, and I don't mean that derisively. The
Idiot.
word.
Good guess.
The word is basically based on the circumstances that people use them.
Okay, so Dr. Denver Dan then spoiled it.
in
Yes.
war.
I would have never used it.
I didn't. Look.
Improvised explosive device.
I would have never used that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hurt Locker. You seen it?
Of
Is
course
that the
not.
one with Jake Gyllenhaal?
No, it's with.
I don't watch movies.
It's with the guy that detonates, or he
Yes.
what's it called? He cuts the wires or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
the other.
He doesn't wear the
Is
suit.
it Jeremy Renner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Uh,
I think it might be.
I don't know. I don't even know who Jeremy Renner is to be. I might know.
Jeremy
his face.
Renner is the.
Yeah, it is Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Renner had what was the most amazing app in the world. It was a Jeremy Renner app that were for super fans, and it was the funniest thing you could ever. There's
How many
videos and
super fans does Jeremy Renner have?
Not as many as you'd think.
No, I don't. I think that's exactly
Google
why I asked.
Jeremy Renner app. There's stories written about.
Okay,
it.
that was who I was picturing.
I'm pretty sure he's Hawkeye. Is he in the Avengers?
I don't know anything about.
Yes, he's Hawkeye.
Here's a story. The Jeremy Renner app was too good for this world.
Are we done here?
I have a word.
I'm a glasses guy now. Go ahead.
Infallible. Okay, I haven't really thought about the definition. I just wrote down the word. Josh used it in the sentence. He said it's not like they are an infallible defense. So I'm guessing like unstoppable, unbreakable,
Sure.
not able to be overcome.
Infallible means incapable of making mistakes or being wrong.
Mm-hmm. Exactly what I said.
So it's
nailed
a
it.
different way of saying
So
they're
Josh
not
has been
Josh.
Josh has been infallible on the mic this week.
Uh-huh.
He's been infallible, period, this year.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Good self-air horn. You want to go in the stream now?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I'll make a hand gesture to you when we're ready to be done. Okay.
Not done already?
No, not quite because
Will left his mic on.
Of course he did.
Amateur hour.
It is amateur. He's not used to sitting in here. How'd you think he did today?
Better than you?
You thought I had a bad day?
Yeah.
My mind is a little bit.
Is
melted.
elsewhere?
All right, KBN will be YouTube exclusive, and we've got a lot to talk about. Something unbelievable happened to Ben Brust yesterday. Truly unbelievable. Like I'll put it this way: Ben Brust is going to be rich.
What?
We will talk about it at 2:00 on KBN YouTube exclusive. That'll do it for us. We're back with you Monday, beginning at 12:30 Central with Hunter, with our normal setup. 12:30 Central on YouTube. At ESPN Milwaukee, at ESPN Madison, and available wherever you get your podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.